Okay, thank you everybody. You can hear me okay? Now that I logged back in? Okay, good. Thanks everybody for popping on. We'll start with any announcements. Um, I know obviously To Be Mindset group the launch party has kicked off, and I have had a ton of interest from people. The key is following up, so be sure that you're following up with all the people that you invited to the launch party where we shared all the details on Saturday. Follow up is key. And I would follow up 2 times at least if you don't hear back, because a lot of people have said, oh, I'm just so sorry, I'm busy, but I'm joining. So make sure you're following up with people so that they don't miss out on this opportunity. If you're not part of the launch party group and you want to be a part of it, so you can invite people to the To Be Mindset, let us know, or just scroll into the Facebook group and we can you'll find the link to get access for it. But if anybody has any other announcements, Summit is coming up. The group that is going to Summit, there is still time to register for Summit. You should still come, especially if you're close, and it's some time that you have off. Like Summit the in-person events are a game changer for you. It really brings everything into perspective of how this business works, what the potential is, and then you get to hang out with the team, and that community part is, I think, the best part. So there's still time to register. We do even have, I think, 2 spots left in rooms. So you'd have a room. So if you want to get on board, I highly recommend it sooner rather than later. Any other announcements? Sindel, Christy, anybody else? Nope. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. Today's topic, oops, I'm going to actually share screen. Today's topic is understanding the Beachbody compensation plan. This took me a really long time to understand. I feel like I'm still learning right now, because as your business progresses, you get paid and you're like, wait, where did that come from? Like, how was it that much? Or where did, what's this matching bonus? I've never had that before. Things like that. So you learn as you go, and I think I really wish I would have understood it better when I first started out, because I think that you really can see the bigger picture when you understand how the compensation plan works, and it will help you direct your business. And what if your goal is to earn an income with what you're doing, then obviously you want to know how it works, right? Knowledge is power. And I was just not smart about it when I first started out, but it's hard to understand at the same time. So, understanding the Beachbody compensation plan, I'm just going to get a show of hands, or in the chat box, what percentage do you feel like you understand it? Like from 0 being I don't understand how I make any money, to 100% like I totally get it. Just so I have an idea of where everybody is at when it comes past the commission part. So like when it's not commission, where you earn the income, like team cycle bonuses, all that kind of stuff. Just to get an idea. Okay, now does everyone know where to find in your Coach Online office the breakdown of your paycheck? And it is okay to say no, because I'll show you. But if everybody knows, I'm not going to go through the process. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, when we get to that part, if I see any no's in here, I'll go through. And maybe I will if we have time at the end of the call, in case somebody that is listening to the recording doesn't know. Okay. So, what's the first one? Commission, right? We all know that you earn a commission. Most everyone knows you earn a commission as a coach. And that is 25%. Oh, I'm just going to make sure everyone's on mute. That is 25% of product sales that your clients purchase. And as you get going, you'll be sharing different things like the 80-day obsession challenge pack, or maybe just the 2B mindset kit. You earn a commission off of clients, not coaches. So if you have coaches on your team in your downline, you don't earn a commission off of them once they sign up. That goes towards Team Cycle bonus. So this is all customers. There is a product kit, and I'm going to show you real quick. Not this, but it's this price list. These are all of the things that Beachbody offers. And if you go through here, and this is in your coach online office, the products links form, it tells you, like, this is the price of it, this is the coach price, this is the commission. In bonus points is what they call it, just because obviously dollars, we also have like, we work in other countries, Canada and the UK, so it's different, so $21.99. So that's where you can find all of those commissions. But let's just go back to the screen, and let's just assume the thing that I share the most right now is the Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack, and that is where they get the fitness program, nutrition, with Shakeology. They're really getting started off right? Because they have everything they need to be successful. So let's just say that's what we're going to use. You would earn $50 from that challenge pack. That's $160. So if your goal was to help or to earn $300 a month, you would just need to help 6 people, or $250 would be 5 people. And so that kind of puts it into perspective, and like doing the calculations for you of what it would cost to, or what it would take to earn that income from commission. And if they continue on, so if you're a brand new coach and then the next month they continue on with their Shakeology, you'd earn the commission of $32.49. So it starts to build and build. And it's exciting, right? But then we miss out on this other piece because I think when we join, a lot of people just focus on the commission. And while that's fun and great, I don't like focusing on commission, because then it's like focused on sales, and I don't like that, right? I want there to be more of a residual income, and where it's just more fun, right? You're not focused on earning, you need that $300 to survive. It's really like hard when you're so focused on commission. So the second way to earn income is the Team Cycle volume. And this is the piece that took me the longest to understand. And what you're going to realize is Team Cycle volume comes from building a team. When you invite people to the coach opportunity, and you can invite people for the discounts, you can invite people that want it for a hobby, and then you can invite business builders. But what I really want you to focus on is, yes, it's great to sign those people up for the discount when you're trying to get to Emerald or maybe to Diamond, but you really want to be building a business with other people that want to build a business, right? Because that's where the Team Cycle volume really starts to accrue. You have to help your coaches be successful if you want to be successful. And so that's what's really cool about it, is that it's not like you sign somebody up and then you just can sit back and relax. You have to help others be successful, and that's the true leadership part of this. And our team has so many resources that people can tap into that are already created, so it makes it super easy to be a leader. So in order to qualify for the Team Cycle volume commission, or not commission, bonus, you need to be an Emerald coach. And as we get into this, I'll kind of show you why it's so important to become an Emerald ASAP. Because you have a strong leg and a weak leg. So what is a strong leg? When you join and you're a brand new coach and you look at your business center, we have 2 legs. When you have an upline coach that's active, you're going to see, and there may be other people above you that are active. You'll see other coaches below you in your like organization. They're not people that you added to the team. They're people that either your coach has added or the people, anybody above you has added to the team. And that is your strong leg. And coaches will continue to just show up below you if you have a strong leg, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to help those coaches be successful, but you are on a team and you're helping one another. You might not have a strong leg. I do not have a strong leg. I did not have an active upline that contributed to my organization. And for a while, I like use that as like, oh, poor me. Like, it's going to take me longer to be successful. And that's the biggest excuse and lie. Like Lindsay Matway, if you're familiar with top coaches, she doesn't have a successful upline, or she doesn't have an active upline. She started on her own. She has nobody above her. And she is uber successful. So that's poor you, get over it, and do something with your business because you can. So that's what your strong leg is. Your weak leg is the leg that you start building. And you're going to build both legs because you need to have an even organization of your coaches, but you're in charge of building that weak leg. Now, if you have questions as we go through this, post them in the chat box because I know it can start to get confusing. So team cycle bonus is when you look at your right and left legs and there's a 2-to-1 ratio. Everyone underneath of you has volume. So if you have 3 coaches underneath of you on your strong leg and they all order Shakeology every month, that's 90 PV, personal volume, for each of those coaches. So that adds up to 270 personal volume, or volume underneath of you. Then if you added 1 coach to your weak leg and they are ordering Shakeology or whatever they have, and they have 90 PV, then there's 90 PV over there. And just to make it easy, I'm going to go in 200s and 100s for what the volume could be because it just is hard when you have like 90 and whatever. So strong leg and weak leg, you have a 2-to-1 ratio. So when you have 200 volume points on your strong leg and you have 100 volume on your weak leg, you cycle. So you earn a bonus. And I'll break it down for you. When you're emerald, each cycle is $14. And when you're a ruby, each cycle is $16. And when you're a diamond, each cycle is $18. And those seem really small, but they start to add up. And as your business grows, it starts to compound and you start to see it and you're like, whoa, that's crazy. The thing to remember is that you don't start accruing any volume. Let's say you've been signed up for a while and you're just starting to decide to coach. I encourage you to look at your organization because there's probably on your strong leg, probably a lot of coaches underneath of you, and all of their volume has been just thrown away every month because you didn't go emerald. And so that's like money in the bank and you're missing out on it, because then once you build your weak leg, that's volume is already there and we'll just keep cycling until your weak leg kind of runs out each month, which I'll show you. And so when you're an emerald, it caps at $250 per week. That's what you can earn as a team cycle bonus. And as a diamond, that caps out at $2,000 a week. And I remember thinking when I was an emerald, I was like, oh man, I can't ever imagine getting $250 a week as a team cycle bonus. And now, like, if I dropped my rank to emerald, I would be missing out on a lot of income because I dropped my rank and I couldn't cycle as many times. Any questions? Everybody's still on the same page? Okay, so to increase your income potential and to earn faster is to not just recruit discount people for the discount. You want to find people like you that want to build a business. And it's way more fun to build a business with friends. Like, this is the cool part of what we do, is like you get to work with your friends every day and you get to help each other and we learn from each other and we team up on things to help each other be successful, like the 2B Mindset launch party. You're not on your own, right? It's just part of a team effort. And that is the goal, is that we all help each other be successful. And then you help your team be successful. Okay, so I'm going to do a little just to show you how this would work. So this is you just signed up, and let's say you went Emerald, so you're starting to accrue volume. You have a strong leg and a weak leg, and so on your strong leg, let's say your coach has placed coaches below you, and that adds up to 500 PV that week of volume. Okay, and then on your weak leg, let's say you added 2 people to your team, and they both have 100 PV from that week, right? And you're going to cycle. So the first cycle, it just is like math, right? You remove 200 from it, so it cycles 200 on your strong leg, 100 on your weak leg, so you earn $14. That's great, right? You have team cycle bonus. But you still have some, I like to think of it as like money in your pot, right? There's still some money in your pot there. And there's 300 volume on your strong leg because you subtracted the 200, 100 on your weak leg because you only subtracted 100. So you would cycle one more time. If you had 90 right here, you wouldn't cycle, but it would carry over until you earned, until someone below you had more volume, right? Or they had an order or whatever. And then you'd cycle again. So you continue to accrue that as you stay Emerald. If you drop your rank, it says that you'll lose all of the volume. So if you drop Emerald, so let's say you had a ton accrued under there and on your strong leg, and then you lost that, you're supposed to lose that. I don't know because I haven't had it happen, but that's just something to think about. So you'd earn $28. And that's just a team cycle bonus. That's not commission. And part of that was just from somebody else putting people on your team below you. So a ruby, that would be $32 because it's $16 per cycle, and a diamond, that would be $36. And I know it seems really small, but it adds up, you guys. Okay. So I guess I should just quick ask. Any questions on the team cycle bonus? Let me make sure I covered everything I wanted to. I don't see anything in the chat unless I'm missing chat. No. Okay, so then you have a fast start bonus. This I just learned about, so as I was researching this. So you have a fast start bonus. You get a fast start bonus when you enroll 5 new coaches in your organization in a 5-week period, and they all sign up with a challenge pack. And usually usually people sign up with a challenge pack. You earn a $100 bonus, and that is in addition to when they sign up with the challenge pack. You also earn, it's not necessarily a commission, but it's like a bonus because they signed up with a challenge pack as well, and I think it's $50. So you also earn that when they actually sign up. But if you help 5 people get enrolled in 5 weeks, you earn a $100 bonus. And I wanted to quickly show you this. This is something I forgot on the team cycle bonus. Okay. Happy birthday, Ashley. I see that you're on here now. Christy announced that. Okay, let me share my screen and show you this really cool calculator that I also just learned about that helps you, whoops, that's not it. Okay. It's called the Team Cycle Estimator. And everybody has access to this. Literally, you just Google. It's a Beachbody thing, but just Google Team Cycle Estimator, Team Cycle Bonus Estimator, and you can pull this up or download it. So let's say your goal, you wanted to set a goal in your business, like once I hit this goal, I can leave my full-time job or XYZ, right? And let's say your goal was $1,000, and you didn't want that to be from commission, right? You wanted to be from something that's more consistent, right? And your weekly earning goal is $1,000. So you would need, if you're an Emerald coach, well, if you're an Emerald coach, max out at $250, right? So we'll say that it's 18. because you went diamond. But this is really cool to accrue, or to see. It tells you how many times you need to cycle that week, 55 times. And it tells you your weak leg, you would need 5,500 volume and 11,000 on your strong leg, right? So it just helps you put into perspective of what volume you need to earn a certain amount. And you can do this on any number that you want. You can change it to 14, but it also tells you like the Shakeology Home Direct. So let's say that you had, please don't do this, but let's say you signed up a ton of coaches just for the Shakeology discount, right? And if everybody below you was on Shakeology, you would need 61 on your weak leg and 257 on your strong leg. So this shows you why you want to not just sign people up for the discount, but you want to find people that want to do this with you. And how do you find people? You look for people that love health and fitness, or like health and fitness, or want to get fit. You connect with them and you invite them. And I think that the most important thing is to be 100% confident in what we do, right? It's scary to invite, but you have to be fearless if you want to build a business. You have to be not afraid to invite to what we do. Look at all of us who are on this call. We all are looking for something more. We're all on here because we're curious about the Beachbody compensation plan. There are other people just like us that need this in their life for the health and fitness point of it, for the income side of it. And if we're too afraid to invite, then we won't ever get to that point in our business. But there are people like us, because we are all here, that are waiting for you to reach out to them. So look for people that are active on social media in health and fitness and reach out, get to know them, right? And then ask them, have you ever considered coaching? You're already doing this on your social media, right? Social media is where it all is at. You've got to be sharing, daily on your stories, or your Facebook wall, whatever your way is, if you have a blog, whatever that is, but you have to be active, because you have to be consistent. People want to see what you're doing, and that's what keeps you in their mind. And that's how you're going to build relationships. So it's so important. It's so important if that's what your goal is in this business. And I think it's the best part. I love working with challengers, but more so I love working with the team. I think that is the best part. Okay, so that you can just Google to find that, Team Cycle Estimator. Okay, I've got just a few more slides because there's a few other ways that a lot of people don't know about. Matching bonus. So let's say, once you go diamond, it doesn't just stop there, right? That's where you keep going and you build leaders on your team and you keep recruiting people that want to do this. And so when your coaches are successful and you're either a ruby or a diamond, you earn a matching bonus when they earn a Team Cycle bonus. So let's say my personally sponsored coach earns a Team Cycle bonus of $500 that week. Then I would get a matching bonus of $50. Right? So it's like a leadership bonus, right? For helping lead them to where they are today. And then that's just one. So if you build a lot of leaders on your team, that accrues. But you have to be a ruby or a diamond to earn those. Or diamond and above is all 10%. Quarterly bonuses. Okay, so now we're getting kind of like into where you're building your team, your coaches are being successful, and your goal when you're diamond is to help your team, your coaches get to diamond and beyond, right? Because once they get to diamond, then your team becomes either 2-star diamond or whatever, and you get to sign up a second business center. And so when I went 2-star diamond, I signed up another person, just me. It was Kate Noble. I got to sign up another account, Kate Noble, under Kate Noble. So I have 2 accounts and my husband's account that I can manage. And when you have that extra account, it can go diamond. So it can go towards another diamond on your team. I place all of my new clients' orders through there so that I get the commission. So if here's me, and then let's say this is my weak leg, I get the commission from my order down here, but I also get all of the volume up here. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like you're getting double paid for that. So it's super cool that they allow you to do that. So every time you go 2-star diamond, like, you can open up another business center. And that's when you really start seeing your weak leg build if you put your second business center on your weak leg, because you already have mastered this. Like, I know how to hit Success Club. I know how to help people get started, right? And so that weak leg starts to build. And so my team cycle is building right now because the weak leg is building. And it's just a super, I can't even believe that Beachbody lets you do that, but I think it's so amazing because you're basically double paid. And then if you build more and more, it could be triple paid, whatever, so on and so forth. It can go on and on. But payouts are based on all of the volume. This is the quarterly bonus. So once you are 2-star diamond and up, there's quarterly bonuses. And there's a 2-star diamond bonus pool, a 5-star, a 10-star, and a 15-star. And I have only earned one of those because one of my diamonds on my other leg dropped, right? But when I did get the 2-star diamond, I hate talking about money, but I feel like if people don't know, then like I wish the people above me would share more because I would understand it more. When I earned the team cycle or the quarterly bonus as a 2-star diamond, so it's every quarter, obviously, it was about, I'd say $800. And that was just a bonus that I got from that quarter. So let's say you go 5-star, you would earn the 5-star bonus and the 2-star bonus. And what it is it's 0.5%. Oh, Charlotte's waking up, so I'm going to have to be quick. 0.5% of the entire network's volume. And so there's fewer coaches that are 5-star, so that bonus pool is bigger than the 2-star bonus pool. Does that all make sense? Any questions as we go? And then as you go up, like when you're 15-star diamond, you earn the 15-star diamond bonus pool, the 10-star, the 5-star, and the 2-star diamond bonus pool, all in one like paycheck. So there's incentive to building your team and helping your team be successful. Okay. And then I think that was it. Must be, because I don't have another page. There was one other thing I wanted to share with you, and it is in your Coach Online office, and it's a good summary for you. I had the hardest time understanding the team cycle bonus until I started earning it, and that's kind of where this whole thing, once you start seeing those and then you understand it, is when it makes, or when you see it in your paycheck, it makes more sense. But if you're aware of like how to get to where you want to be financially, you can see that building others up and helping others be successful in this business is where you'll find success. And that's what's really cool about what we do. But let me just quick share this. There's so many resources that they have out on compensation. This is like a 2-page document, and it's just the highlights that you can also go through as well. And it's in your Coach Online office. When I post the recording, I will put these links down below as well. Okay, any questions? If there's no questions and you understand it all, I feel like I did a really good job. It's also cool. I just would like to say, like, your spouse's account. So like Brendan, I utilize him as another business center. So if he's emerald, he went diamond. When he went diamond, that's when I went 2-star diamond, because Sindel and Christy are on my same leg. So I'm not a 2-star diamond, I'm only a 1-star. They have to be on the same leg. So when Brendan, I got him to diamond so that I could open up that second business center, and that was financially a really good decision because now I have that second business center, and that's where I'm seeing income accrue. So there's benefits to doing that too. And that's also why you want to sign your spouse up as soon as possible as well, because otherwise you miss the coaches that are placed below you. And Sindel did an awesome video about that in our Emerald training group. Okay, any questions? Or am I just chatting now?
Kate, maybe you talked about this, but one thing I thought was really interesting when you opened up your second business center, like you run your business through your second business center, but like your Success Club points still go to you.
Yes.
Right? You want to just touch on that just a little bit because that, that was something that really.
Yes. So I run my second business center through, or I run my, all of my new clients through my second business center, because then I'll get the volume in my first business center. But the Success Club points all go to your first business center. So let's say someday you had 5 business centers open. Those Success Club points all go towards your one business center. As well as, like, if my second business center goes diamond and it's on my weak leg, I'll go back to 2-star diamond. So if I go diamond again, then it goes towards your rank as well. Does that make sense? Volume shows up separately, but there would be no reason why that matters. Anything else? Any other questions? And did I answer that okay?
No, you totally answered that. And they don't take that away from you, right? Because like Brendan's account dropped, but you still have that. That's almost like just another personally sponsored coach that you get total control over their account.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So that never goes away, even if you opened up 4 or whatever. Like
Exactly.
you always.
Yep. It never goes away. And let's say you can switch. So like, let's say you signed up all of your customers through your second business center, and then they want to sign up to be a coach, and they signed up and you didn't know about it. You can still move them to your first business center if you wanted to. If that, matters. You can still move them between business centers, which doesn't make sense why you can't move them amongst your spouse, but whatever. Within a certain amount of time, obviously, it's like 72 hours is when that time. Any other questions? Does that like make sense? I mean, okay. I hope so. Okay, well, if there's no other questions, I appreciate you guys hopping on. And if you think of something after the fact, or if there's something that you don't feel comfortable asking, because like I don't like talking about money at all, but I think that I wish coaches would more, because that's what helps you understand like how to grow a business, right? And right now, like the past 3 months is when I've really seen my business grow. And that is because of the second business center, and because I'm just understanding it more, and recruiting more to a team, and finding people that like I truly like love and enjoy and want to be around to do this with me. And that's what you have to remember in this process, is that it's a team effort. I don't know if you can hear Charlotte. I should probably go get her, or we should stop. But if you have questions after the fact that you don't feel comfortable sharing, please reach out. I'm happy to share my income with you, or show you, if you need like any type of motivation, is like, is this possible to do in this amount of time? Like, I'm happy to help or answer any questions. I don't know it all by any means, but I'll try to find answers for you. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Bye. Mwah.